everyone. Welcome to Rimworld. We are back. We are ready for some more adventuring. You know how this one goes. We might or might not survive. Fingers crossed we will survive another stream. With any luck, the spaceship will take off. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen when we take off with the spaceship. Surely nothing terrible will go wrong while we do this. Where is the YouTube window gone? There it is. Yeah, surely nothing terrible is going to happen when we take off and try and expand our spaceship capability. We're trying to work out the grav cores we need to make this better, so we can do more. And yeah, that's kind of what we're going to do. We have got, good news. Our mining operation is going very well. We have more steel currently than we know what to do with. That is a good problem to have. That's always helpful. We have more coffee than we could ever drink. Certainly than we could ever sell. That is also a good problem to have. We have plenty of food. Maybe not quite as much food as I would like. But that was loud. Is there a bear around? Or is that one of our own things? Nothing interesting around, at least, that's for sure. But yeah, the goal, we're going to try and fire a spaceship now. It will mean some people are about to have a dangerous adventure, along with the rest of keeping the base kind of running. 4 people will go on on this adventure, and it will be our best soldiers, which, that is a potentially dangerous outing. 4 of them may not come back. All 4 of them may not come back, but I don't know. We will see how it all unfolds. Noodle Rain, thank you very much for the resubscription for the 76th month. A very big rollcast salute to you from chat. Thank you indeed. Saying bonsoir, Alex in chat. Happy Rimworld today. I wonder how many social fights will happen tonight. I'm going to say quite a lot. I'm going to hazard a guess that we are going to have quite a lot. But you never know. You never know on how that is all going to pan out. Tim Hortons wants to do surgery. Well, cool. I'm glad you do. Is there anyone who needs surgery? Not really. Not really, I don't think. It's fine. We'll leave you to that. Paul, thank you very much for the bits. I say there once was a miner named Paul, Paul Denham, whose fists were as soft as a lemon. Sure, okay. When raiders attacked, he'd hide in the back and mine through the floor as his emblem. Yeah, unfortunately, you are a terrible soldier. So, yeah, if we are having to use you in combat, it means everything has gone terribly, terribly wrong. Let's put it like that. Let's hope we don't. Paul the Lemon, that's what you shall now be called. Drake, thank you very much for the bits. So yeah, we are live. Where arrows are pointed and car hats are karting. As far as where it's stream time on Rimworld as the Colonist gets to building, romancing, and generally larking about. All of that does happen. You might witness Paul fights for a lightsaber. You're not going to win that fight. You're not getting a lightsaber. Cora woos unsuccessfully again. Well, that is more likely. That is more likely indeed. And Noodle is just noodling about. Noodle does a lot, actually, to be fair. Noodle is the mechanator and crafts a lot of things. Ooh. Hello. Who are you? Boo Pop. Okay. Are you worth... You might actually be worth capturing. Yeah, we're going to capture you. I don't know. downside. I don't actually have a good way because of the right. If you go tend to them without medicine, because of the unique way my base is built. There, I didn't open that door, so Dylan's going to go. Well, either way. Yes, we can open that door. The base is built to be secure, not to be good / easy ways out when we need. It's fine. Okay, you have tended. We're going to capture them because we would like to, I say, recruit them permanently in one. If I just rescue them, they might join us. This is a more likely way. I mean, it is a more... Actually, you know what? I don't know why I've closed that. That can stay open. Let people go between that side there. There's no reason not to let them. Farming trader. Do I have any need for a farming trader? I don't think so. Particularly. Should be fine. We've got these armoured doors. I don't think they will be able to... German shepherds are being problematic again. Picard, Bo, get out there and just make sure. This is more just in case the German shepherd gets in trouble. That goose is putting up a fight. That is for sure. Alright. I mean, oh, okay. Good work. Okay, the German Shepherd is fine. You were a little bit late to the to the party there, but it's fine. It's fine. Go back to your. I mean, someone's gonna have to look after that moron, but somebody will after it's eaten some goose. The dogs are just a. They are menaces. It's true, although basically all sorts of animals have taken on geese in this. And, yeah, it's gone better for some than others. Caleb, was it you that got absolutely battered by a goose in one of these playthroughs? I had a feeling it was Caleb. I could be entirely wrong, not going to lie. Could be completely wrong on that one. However, yeah. Don't know. Ah, okay, I was just saying, yeah. They were incapable of violence, so couldn't fight back, so I just had to try and run away. Yeah. Caleb fighting a goose was an amusing one. Where is that? Oh, there it is. Okay, that German Shepherd is gone to... Oh, Lombo's. Okay, someone is already going over there. Fantastic. Caleb, speaking of favourite bits, so I think you need 7 to work a grav ship properly. I mean, we're not really going to be using it as a grav ship initially. We're going to just use it as like a planet, like a location hopper, essentially. So I don't know whether we're going to, how many we're going to need to make this thing run successfully. Not entirely sure. Nothing is said this won't work. So, yeah. No, I genuinely have no idea how it works. Will be interesting to see when we take off. But yeah, it might need more people. I mean, I feel like having more... Well, I guess, to be fair, I have built this in a bit of a funky way. We could have... probably done it differently, but yeah. Either way, it's fine. Or, yeah, we could get, but I don't think I've got a mod for bunk beds actually. Could have got bunk beds that would also work. Unless there is one in this mod, which is always possible. There's always possible stuff in this mod that I didn't realise. One of the many mods that I have. MG is just there playing a little bit of chess. Why not? Drake, thank you for the bits. Saying, please ensure Tim Hortons does not treat the dog with the caffeine pinching problem. Yeah, probably a good idea. Was it one of the Huskies that had a... Oh, OBS has just conked out. Me talking at this point will not help. Okay, I think we are back. OBS just had a small death on that one. Yeah, I don't know what occurred. Something went on with OBS. It just dropped out and has now come back. It's not dropping frames or anything like that. No, it's just something conked out with the with the with the software. As Noodle has said, yes, it was a minor OBS death, not a major OBS death, which I will take for. Apparently YouTube didn't crash. Why? That's very odd. Yeah, YouTube stream didn't crash. The Twitch stream did. OBS is bizarre. I'm not going to question it. But yeah, OBS did its bizarre thing. Yeah, that's really weird. So OBS pinged up telling me it had died. Twitch one went down, but YouTube didn't. Very odd. Very odd indeed. But I guess there we go. It's fine. All is good. Please, OBS, behave yourself. Paul, thank you very much for the bits. Saying there once was a miner, Paul Denham, whose friends built a ship and then fled them. They soared through the sky, waved fondly goodbye. Well, Paul just said, "Yes, I'll keep on mining." Yeah, you will just forever be in the mining bit. And I say that as we have got copious amounts of steel that we don't really need much more of. But you know, you can never have enough steel. I have to build another thing I need. The massive steel warehouse. I don't know where I'm going to put a massive steel warehouse. I've tried to put steel in places where it's likely to be needed. So by turrets and all of that. I guess we're needing like a deep storage facility for steel. Which does seem a little bit... They're not pointless. Just seems a bit silly, but we do possibly need it. I don't really want to have to trek miles moving it, but I also don't see another way. Like, not really another way of doing it. Yeah. Not sure. Not sure what we are doing. Now, for this thing here, oh, I know what I meant to look up and forgot. How to build a turbine engine. Now, I vaguely remember. Don't think it's on here that we need. I think it might be from one of these. We need... So we've got transmission and fueling components. That's fine. Is it here? Maybe it isn't. God, that's sorry. How much damage does this do? Oh, that's very powerful. Okay, needs power armor and limited use. Right, okay. Maybe we don't make it there. Where the hell do I make the turbine end? I have made one before. I feel like there must have been some change somewhere in how this all works. Am I needing a production table that I don't have? I think I have a lot of them. It's not under there. Don't know. That's always just going to come up with that. I can wait until we find one to buy, potentially. Anybody remember how to make them? I swear I used to know, or is there some research that I haven't done that is needed, which like that is quite possible, that I am missing something. Of course, we're not doing these. We're not using the, as tempting as it is, not using the Warhammer. Right, yes. That's why I can't do it. I am a fool, but a fool who has figured it out. Thank you, brain. Thank you for the bits. So you need to train a squadron of geese to guard the base. Honestly, that would be terrifying if we could do that. That would be scarier than the cheetahs in some ways. The geese are terrifying. There is no doubt about it. Cable things. I'm saying that the shuttle is far better for short hops. That the Gresham has a cooldown on launching, and with only 4 people, it'll likely be several days. Okay, so we can, because we want to get. We need to get there. Yeah, ancient reactor. Because I've only got. Okay, well, 4 days to get there, which I'm not going to do. I guess these will appear every so often. The goal is to go to this ancient reactor. Now, how many people can this thing take? Does it have a limit? I mean, I presume 4 or 8? Don't know. No idea. I'm not sure. I'm not sure loading this up completely with chem fuel is a great idea, but I feel like I want to load up. I want to have it full of chem fuel for just in case we have problems. That's got to be a good idea, right? Possibly. Okay, we're learning how to make engines. Forgot there was a separate research tree for this. Cool. Drake, thank you for saying the OBS did die. Hopefully it's okay now. Paul, thank you very much for the bits. Saying, I think I know why Cora is single. They still have a single bed. Place a double in the room and their suitor might come along. I'm not sure it's quite how that works in Rimworld. Unfortunately, we cannot find... Where is Cora gone? Because we tried the romance option last time. We cannot try again. We do not know. And Cora is generally pretty well liked by everyone. I mean, this is a big colony. There are going to be people that don't get along. But yeah. It's going to be 2 weeks until we can try another... I guess like a manually told romance chance. I guess Cora can still try on their own. But yeah. My carefully constructed storage shed is a mess. It is sad. Can I... I mean, we may need to turn off some of these. We've got so much concrete now. It's good though. Like, these are building materials that I do want and I do need. Sometimes I was wondering whether build another... It's going to be very big if I build another storage shed down here though. Even if I chop away as much of the mountain as I can. Maybe we do and just... I'll see what we can get if we chop away. See how much space we can get. And just chop away at the mountain. Sort of take it from there, kind of a thing. Grecian Sweden can help with the cutting through the... There we go. The big old mega sloth will join. Caleb, thank you. I say one last thing. The base game shuttle has quite limited capacity, so it can only carry 500 kilo. And with soldiers, that is filled quickly. I use the Orca shuttle mod, which can carry 2,500 kilos, which requires 2 shuttle engines to build. Ah, fair enough. I mean, I don't know how it works. We will try. My goal is we'll load up with 4 people, and we will fly them out. And I'm hoping 4 of my best soldiers with marine armor and the best guns we have should do the job. So, yeah, there is that. Halogen, thank you very much for the donations. Good evening, Alex. I had the idea of sending you a golden cube for a donation, but I ran into two problems. First, you don't have a PO box, and second, a 1 centimetre cube of gold costs conservatively £2,700. Yeah, that's a lot of money. That is a lot of money. So I'll make a standard donation instead. I did think about getting a PO box at one point. That's not the big problem in that particular scenario, but yeah, I did think about. Yeah, it might be something I do at some point. But yeah, gold is expensive. Funnily, what is it? I can't remember if I'm right in this. I used to watch a lot of the Achievement Hunter stuff, and they had the what was it? The old Tower of Pimps that was like 1 obsidian block and 3 gold blocks on top of it. And I seem to remember them joking about getting a real one of those. Okay, I think I'm right in saying Minecraft blocks a meter cubed, essentially, I think, scale-wise. And it was something like there wasn't enough gold in the world to make those 3 gold blocks, those like solid gold, or something like that. Certainly the cost of it would have been truly, which I always found quite amusing. Something, yeah, gold is crazy expensive. Okay, we've learned how to make that. Now teach me how to make turbo engines, please. Because we need turbojets, because the Abrams uses a jet engine, essentially. Well, uses a turbojet engine, which are close enough. Kind of cool, bizarre things. Right, we are continuing to dig away. Okay, this is letting me dig further into here than I was expecting it to, which is good. Which is helpful. We will keep doing that. Now, what I'm going to do, we are going, if we have a new one, oh no, wait, that, so, oh, this one here will allow everything, and it will include the marine armor. The one thing it's going to have to not include is a shield belt, because we can't have soldiers with with shield belts, because their guns won't be able to fire through it. Paul, thank you for the bits. A 1 inch cube of gold would cost £32,500. Oh, yeah. Yeah, expensive things. That is. I mean, I say that like I'm surprised. I'm not. Gold is expensive. It's the whole point of it being, being a thing. It does have its uses in terms of like circuitry and stuff. I don't know enough about it, but yeah. The golden cube from Rimworld, not really an option. Not even the power of the cult is that strong, right there. We have got harvesting time for the cabbages, all important, going on up here. They have. We do need them. They are very important. I don't disassemble engines, don't much care. The drugs continue to be produced. Why is there a marble chunk in there? Not even going to ask. Not even going to ask. Not likely to get a useful answer. Is this really not all overhead map? I was fully expecting. I'm trying to do this here in a relatively steady manner, so I don't suddenly create bugs. There is some overhead mounting, right? We know there is, because that's there. Oh, Longbow's getting more pregnant. Paul was saying, with the information, a 1-inch cube of silver is only £225. You know, I say fair enough. What was it? Oh, I was watching. so I'm sure some of you will be watching it. Will watch them. How ridiculous they do some fun stuff, and they have like the cube, admittedly much bigger than 1 inch. They have like big cubes of all sorts of different material. There must be a company somewhere that's got a lot of strange emails wanting bits, but it's like, you know, they've got like tungsten cubes and copper cubes and all of that kind of thing. It's quite entertaining. Yeah. The Paul is just going to investigate how much various different ones are going to cost. Titanium, I imagine, would be more expensive than silver, right? Titanium's expensive. Ish. It's good. It's a very useful material. But there we go. Today has taken a weird turn. It's undoubtedly a bizarre turn. Oh, we're supposed to be trying to recruit you. Yes. We do want to. You're surprisingly strong resistance, I got to say. I guess you didn't really like being captured. But alas. Now, Marines. Who do we send on this dangerous mission? I say, do we have any volunteers? But only the very best soldiers will be selected for this dangerous task, and we are going to send 4 into the. What is down here it's collapsed. We're going to send 4 into the spaceship. It's only got 4 sets of armor. Okay, right, we've hit roughly the limit. So we can at least mine that one out. Firebird volunteers, you can indeed volunteer. You are a good soldier. So what we will do is where am I going? A sign. Here we go. So, oh god, this is all a different order to the top of my screen. This is going to be a pain in the ass. Right, searchy, where is Firebird? There you are. Okay, Marine means you will hopefully go and put on the armour. Tommy is keen on an adventure. You can come on an adventure with us as well. You will also put on the marine armour. We need 2 more. I say we need 2 more volunteers, although admittedly they do need to be 2 more of the soldiers going in. Fine by saying so does Alien. Are you? Oh, you are. Oh, Apollo. Feels oddly accurate to to reality. Right, what's going on with Paul? Oh, Paul and Drake are having a fight. That's fine. Kangaroo and Dyson have got together. Hey, well, you know what? We've been distracted by many things here. Kangaroo flirted with Dyson by impishly questioning her friends. Dyson was it's basically like the school one where you're just asking your friends to ask out somebody else for you. Amazing. It's worked, I guess. At the end of the day, it's worked, but yeah. God dear. Impressive. Right, Alien. You are going to become a Marine. Caleb volunteering for number 4 is probably not a bad idea. Oh, Candle saying you'll also be bringing the 2 highest intellect characters, as that contributes towards piloting skills. Is there something that needs doing? Can we not just? Can we not just? Oh, why it be so complicated? Can we not just train them to pilot a plane? Tommy's very smart, so that's not a problem. Firebird is useless at smarts, but good at shooting. Alien is not the worst. Might have to change around their gun. No, that's a rifle. No, that's a sniper rifle. Not ideal. I forgot it was Caleb who was... I don't really have anyone great at medical. It'd be fine. Probably not, but you know. Right, Caleb, where are you? Caleb, also, as a Marine. We will add some medics, though we don't really have any medics with us. There are a few... there are a couple of people with some skills. I mean, no, we shouldn't need more than 20 medkits. Honestly, we just want the grav core, and that's it. If we can get that, we will be done. Okay, Caleb's saying the intellect only applies to the grav ship, not the shuttle. That's fine. So this first mission, we're going to use the shuttle until we can make this a bit bigger, I guess. That'll be fine. So, we have our 4 Marines ready. Not fully ready, but they will be ready. Alien is putting on the heavy-duty armour. This can only go well. Treminator, thank you very much for the bits. So I was curious how my character is doing. How is your character doing? As far as I'm aware, it's doing okay. There we are. Currently having a snooze. You are a night owl. You are pretty happy. Less so about the rain. You enjoy a bit of the smoke leaf. It's about all I can say. That's fine. Yeah, you're having a good time. You got not much in the way of romance chances, but it's better than nothing. Oh, what was the insult that started the fight? Let's go have a look. Drake derided Too Pulled, Too Furious's father's mining skill. What is it with the insulting of family relations? That does seem to be the insult that works. You insult someone's family and it apparently really, really cuts them. That's how you get a raise out of them. Impressive. Impressive indeed. Climber, thank you very much for the donation. Saying, how are you, Alex? I am not too bad, thank you. I missed the beginning of the stream on account of a doctor's appointment. I broke my foot on Halloween. Ouch. I had to go under the knife to fix it, and I've been recovering for the last 10 days. I'll be down to go on the mission. Damn, I mean, that is, I say, quite a serious one. I do hope, I do hope it is recovering nicely. Yeah, I had like a torn ligament in my ankle when I was younger. That was nasty. I didn't get it operated on. I didn't have to deal with that side of things. It just took a long time to heal, and it's like ligaments don't heal. It's never going to be quite right. So yeah, I do slightly know a little bit on that one. So I hope you have a speedy recovery and all that. It is definitely not fun. But yeah, sorry to hear that, and yeah, hope you recover well. Firebird, thank you for it. Take updates on all characters I have and their romance chances. Belisarius, I believe, is married to Sakura, so they're all set, and they've got their bionics. They're pretty happy. Yeah, you know, just having a nice chill time really in the the quarry. Firebird, well, about to go on. Is about to go be the hero of the colony. Maybe that'll help your romance chances, because currently they are not very good. Most likely with James May. Said no, whatever. But yeah, we will see how that goes. The rest of it, though, yeah, when you've got a synthetic heart, pretty happy on the most part. Nokia Sphere. Where are you over there? Also pretty happy, enjoying a bit of cooking. Not bad. Health-wise, does like a bit of the old smoke leaf, but nothing crazy. Yeah, maybe we get rid of some of those scars at some point. Your romance chances are not great. Not great on that one. And finally, what was it, Gordon? Who is one of our melee fighters. Oh, you are with Golden Piggy. I forgot about that one. So that's going fairly well. Your health's good. Where are you? That's a gorgeous environment. Oh, okay. It worked. Oh, I'm actually really pleased about that. So we were trying to improve the environment at the quarry because, well, a lot of people spend a lot of time in there and they complain about it. It's worked. Yeah, okay. So filling... Oh, God, is that another new Lovers has just got on? Filling that full of statues has worked. Okay, no, that's old information. Damn it. That would have been interesting. Inspired surgery. But, yeah. I didn't actually know if that was going to work, but it has. That's cool. Very useful information right there. So, yeah. All your characters are pretty happy on that one. Drake, on Drake's romance chances. No, I think I was going to say I thought you were with someone, but they might have been in a different playthrough. Let's have a look. Drake, no. Your romance chances are no. They're worse than Cora's. So, yeah. Oh, we do actually need Dyson and Kangaroo. We need to put a bed for them somewhere. Where are their normal beds? They're relatively new. There's Kangaroo's bed. Right. That's fine. We will... Where is the ergonomical bed? Here we go. We will place that one in there for them to. But yeah, Drake's no. As well as Reva's well-being. Reva is pretty good. Not quite enjoying the rain. It's got a synthetic heart. And also 0 on that chances. Paul, because no one else will ask, how is your own namesake Colonist's romance chart? Let us see. Where are they? Okay, we go. I'm going to wander around here. They are not good. And apparently I insulted Halogen's fighting methods. So actually, no, I'm quite a good melee fighter. Kangaroo and Halogen have just got into a fight. Halogen slandered Kangaroo's way of walking. Amazing. Amazing. Apparently it worked in terms of an insult, but still. Right, I think tomorrow morning, when everyone wakes up... do we need anything else? Do we need anything else in here? I don't think so. I don't think we need any more items. Oh, maybe food. Actually, I don't know how long. If we just stack those meals in there, just in case there's any anything. Forever asking, is Halogen incapable of violence? Yep, they are. So that would explain. That would explain that one. That's unfortunate for Halogen. What is going on down here? Everyone's just chilling out in the spaceship. Okay, passenger thing has loaded. Cool. Right, did anybody finish building the bed? They did. Kangaroo and Dyson. There we go. They will be happy with that. It does free up a bedroom for more new people, which is always good. Also, the cat meow in the game sounded quite a lot like a real cat meow. Currently, I have got Eve in the office, and that is the only one. I just noticed, at some point through the day, Apollo has managed to like headbutt the bed into the corner, so it really does not look like a very... I don't even know how she's got comfortable there, because it's not a comfy surface. So I don't know how it's happened, but she's curled up and she's asleep there. Dagon, I believe, is in her hut. It's getting too winter now, and she likes her hut, so that's where she is. And Cass will probably be on the bed or in his little corner. Firebird, thank you very much for the bits. Saying next character be called either Hammond, Clarkson, or Cheese. I hope you remember the reference. I don't remember the cheese one. However, we actually do have a couple of characters to be named, so we can indeed have a Hammond. Welcome to the colony. You are a non-combatant, so you can have a red name. What will you be? I guess builder. Probably what you're going to end up doing most of. Ooh, you can go there on. I don't even remember if I set them. Okay, I did set up their jobs. Cool. That's fine. So yeah, their rooms should be warm. Hopefully. Yeah, cool. Gower, thank you very much for the resubscription for the 4th month. A road car salute to you from chat. Thank you very much indeed for the continued support. And where are you? Oh, you're over here. You're having a sleep. You are very happy because you got married. Your room is comfortable. And yeah, there we go. You are quite well set, and there's another child on the way. And your child wants to play, so go and you should probably go do that. Peter, thank you very much for the super chat. I was saying, any chance of Colonist named Teresa for my late wife? Absolutely, we can do that. I'm very sorry to hear of your loss, but we can indeed give a new character. Right. What is this one going to be? Artistic and social. That's that's a bit of I guess artist is probably going to be the. Social is not really much we can. I guess medical is helpful. There is a tiny possibility of being used in combat, so yeah, you're not the worst, so they can go up on that part. Apollo is fully healed. Good stuff. Oh, Apollo has asthma. That's less good. Don't remember that being a thing. Is that a naughty mouse? Oh, he's lost a paw. But I don't think I have the Animal Bionics mod installed that I used to have. That doesn't seem to be on my list of possible things to do. Oh, we need to do that, don't we? We need to learn how to do mold casting. Yeah, as Lightbulb says, so social is good for teaching children, I believe. Yes, I think you are correct on that one. I guess there are a couple of kids in the colony now, so so yeah, maybe it'll be more useful than normal. Firebird, thank you for the bits. Let's ask what the new characters' romance chances. Let's have a look. Hammond. I mean, they admittedly have just joined, so they don't know anyone particularly well. Hammonds are not great, and Teresa's are surprisingly not terrible with core. Well, I mean, not good with core, but still not as bad as expected. While I think about it, Noodle, seeing it was you and Cora seem to be the most likely. What are you? If you 6.5, I mean, it's not much. It's very, very, very slim as per usual. Right, okay, we've done that. Shall we? Sure, let's learn how to make glitter world medicine. It could actually be quite useful in the future for us. I can't check on Cora's romance chances, as we tried at the end of last stream and it failed, so we can't try again, and it won't show us the chances if we can't actually complete the action, so don't know. Right, God, we're going to go flying. Right, Marines! Although I guess they're not quite up yet. Half of them are still asleep. Firebird is awake. Caleb is awake. Tommy is having a lie-in, as is... I say that, it's 6 a.m. I would still be asleep. I am not a morning person unless I have to be. I feel like that's the case for most. Why would I want to be a morning person when I can not be a morning person? Quite frankly. Oh, no, don't build that there. What I wanted to look at was... we can dig further in. Like, further in there. Might as well try and fit as much steel in this area here as possible. It's kind of my thinking for this. Right, everyone is awake. So, set to load. Okay, people who are going on this mission, we will be sending Firebird. Yes, we will be sending Tommy. Yes, we'll be sending Caleb. And we'll be sending Alien Invader. Right, that does get dangerously close to the to the weight limit. I guess we can add a bunch more. Well, it rots in 1.4 days. Why does it go so quickly? Very confused. I guess there's not really any point in taking more than that. Like, I know I will have to get packaged survival meals. It's just annoying that I have to do that. I mean, it's not going to be a problem. We aren't going to be flying for that long. Particularly, I guess we can include them. We have some here. It's a short flight to do what we are doing. What do we... I mean, we have got a lot of meat here. So, I guess we can... where has it gone? Cook... I haven't learnt it. Oh, I know I haven't learnt it yet because I've not researched it because I don't ever use them. Because we have other ways of... I think... I haven't researched it yet. Right, we'll do that. We'll replace what we're doing. As Penky says, yes, we are meal choices like Ryanair. Honestly, we're probably a little more sophisticated than Ryanair. Not much, but a little bit. But it's going to be a short flight, so hopefully we're not going to have any problems with our people. Right, so if we do that there, mine across. This is just trying to make as bigger a storage shed as I can, because we've got a lot of steel. Firebird, thank you. So speaking of flights, I have a 10-hour flight next week. Ooh! That's, doesn't sound the most fun. Okay, Tommy. Where the hell? Oh, you're almost here. Okay, the shuttle is loaded. The shuttle is loaded. We will launch. Costs 168 chem fuel. I don't know what's going to be here, so I feel like dropping at the edge is maybe safer. Good luck. Bloody hell. That was quicker than... Remember how long it took the helicopters to take off when we'd use them for transport? They're off on an adventure. I mean, it is quick flying across the world there. While we are busy building a storage shed, we have got... right. Bloody hell, that looks more dangerous than I was expecting. Ooh, ancient chem truck. What the hell am I looking for here? I'm not sure 4 people is going to be enough for this. Ancient display bank. So it's full of rubble. There's a forklift. I want a forklift truck. I want the forklift. Can I not? Where are you landing? Oh, there's an artillery piece, which I can't do bugger all about. What are you? Pod car? It's like a Fallout car. I'm guessing we've got to go into here, and there's probably going to be stuff to shoot at. Okay. Something bad has definitely happened. It is safe to say something bad has happened here. I mean, I'm less about the hacking, if I'm honest. Oh, I've just seen. Okay, you are. Well, I mean, it's going down. You were researching that one. You continue that. Oh crap! This thing got toxic fallout. What? I think we're going to have to fall back. Actually, no, maybe not. Did not realise we had the toxic fallout going on. I guess we can just walk into here, because this is at least covered. Right. And then, I guess, pop the next door. Oh, for heaven's sake. I'm not sure. The squad here, because I think we're going to have to get through the fortified wall. Would be my guess. The marine armor does not give them any. Well, we might be able to do. Right. You lot. Okay, we've punched our way into here. Now, why there is a door to nowhere is a really good question. Can we punch our way through that one? We're hoping we can break our way in, but they are inside, so at least the toxic build-up isn't getting worse. What is a boghound? They look kinda cool, but I don't know if they're bad. Ah, right, okay. Oh my god, we are not prepared for this. This is more difficult than I expected. I mean, if we can plink it... I mean, I kind of want to know how strong it is to know what I need. Like, if we need to try and coax it out, if at all possible. And I don't really want to fight it in a tiny space. Oh. Right, I think we've got... well, I think we've got to maybe let them eat if they have food and... See, right, I see the purpose of the shuttle. But the problem is that I just... this is one of the difficulties I have with a lot of these away missions, is... this, okay, admittedly we've had to change plans slightly, owing to... I'm just going to get out of here. Like, we've had to change plans a little bit because of the toxic fallout. We just wouldn't have time. There's no chance I have time to do all of this before the characters collapse one way or another. Okay, sure, just land there. Okay, I'm going to fly back. Yeah, like I'm sat here pondering. I know this is not supposed to be you. How many people would I need to clear that place out? And they have come back. Like, a convoy of tanks, I feel, is almost better. I mean, they will eat. The toxic buildup will go. That's not a problem because it was only initial. Yeah, the toxic buildup was a problem. Still, though, we would have had to rotate them. We would have to set up camp at the base. Like, I am tempted just to launch this. It will take... although I don't really want to have to wait for 4 days. Or however many days it takes between jumps. Yeah, I actually... weirdly, I think the tanks are going to be my solution here. Although... that would still be horrible to get to, even with a tank. I guess it's... that one wouldn't be too hard to get to. Okay, that's got 4 years. That one there's fine, because we will just follow the road down here, and we'll end up taking the road largely to there. If we roll up with a bunch of tanks, we can blow the building to pieces with a combination of rocket artillery. Okay. I have a plan. And I think it's a good plan. I'm going to acquire a large convoy of tanks. It will be slightly slower to get there. I don't know, can the... Right, question for people who know. Can the colonists... do the colonists sleep in the shuttle? So... if I built multiple shuttles, if we put some of our Marines in, so like if we took out 4 to fight, had them fight, or yeah, will they go back into the shuttles and sleep? Calgor's saying they won't. So yeah, I guess the options are we either do... Did they sleep in the tanks? I don't actually know. Is there any way to have them rest? Definitely we're going to need some more marine armor. That's thing number 1 that we are noticing. Another 4 sets of marine armor I think are going to be needed. Right, so they can't sleep. Okay, can't sleep in the shuttle without mods. That sounds about right. So we'll have to bring some form of sleeping equipment. So we can bring bedrolls. That's fine. Oh, OBS has gone again. I'm sorry. For the people of Twitch, it's about to die again. YouTube, you'll be fine. Are we going to reconnect? Nope. Okay, well, the wonderful people of YouTube are getting to see this. The people of Twitch are not. So, right, bedrolls. Oh, there we go. That's reconnected. OBS is back. Yes, hello. Hello, people of Twitch. It should be back working again. I do apologise. It has been doing its thing. Fantastic. Okay, Twitch is all back. Good old OBS is doing its thing. But yeah, so bedrolls are a good thing for the colonists to have on these away missions. I guess it doesn't. I guess whether we take tanks or whether we take a shuttle doesn't matter. You know what might actually be a good idea? Okay, this is getting very convoluted, but I'm also trying to do this in the way that's going to lead to the least amount of deaths. But what if... Right, here is my thinking. Here is my genius on show. What if we send a convoy of tanks? Okay, the convoy of tanks can be used partially because of the firepower it's going to bring, right? A tank or two... gonna be pretty brutal in terms of the damage it can dish out. Industrial supply company, will you have anything useful? So yeah, that site has despawned. It doesn't matter, but for future planning, we're going to need these grav cores, right? So we can't go back to that one, but we can go to other ones. If I roll a convoy of tanks in, they're slow, but they have their own firepower. We can take plenty of people, so we can roll those up. We can park them at whatever venue. Now, what I could use is we could have someone whose designation is a shuttle pilot who will fly the shuttle in, and that will be our supplies. So that can bring in food, that could bring in, you know, bedrolls, it could bring in whatever might be needed to keep those people alive. So they could build up a little bit of a camp. We could fly the shuttle in and out with supplies while they are camping there, while they are assaulting the building. It doesn't look like they're going to take the building quickly. These buildings are a lot more involved than I was expecting. Or these missions, whatever you want to call them, are more involved than just a few good soldiers turn up. They're not going to breeze through something quickly. So what I'm thinking is, yeah, we're trying to do some military logistics here. I mean, okay, we've got a shuttle rather than a helicopter, but we are essentially using the shuttle as an aerial transport for supplies to... Yeah, I think it could work. It's probably way over convoluted. It's got some kind of fun. Kind of interesting. I'm kind of curious whether it will work, so that is going to be the new goal. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how long it's going to last. Like, yeah, hostiles might try and ambush us, but I'm going to have tanks there. We'll have an Abrams ready. We're going to have probably the South Normanton here with its deadly barrage of rockets probably not going to bother with a badger because it's useless. Plus, if things start getting hot, we can just bail. So, yeah. That is what we're going to look for. Mikey's saying that there's an issue with Twitch itself. So, okay, so that's what's going on. Twitch is having problems. Not OBS per se. That would explain why the stream is not going down for YouTube. That would make a lot of sense. But yeah, okay, that is going to be my new goal. That does mean we've got to build the turbine, which I have not got round to yet. Right, what are we doing here? Make casting mold. Sorry, don't remember how many we need. How many do we need for a turbine engine? Assemble turbine engine. 3 heavy castings. They're actually quite dirt cheap. Only 1 advanced component, so we need 3 of them, and then once they are made, I mean, it's technically not what it says, but I believe that is what it needs. So 3 of them, and then this can be assemble turbine. Actually, how many do I need? Just 1 turbine engine. I imagine they would need more than 1 turbine. No, just 1. Cool. Okay, once we've got this going, once we've got production, we are just going to be, well, I mean, let's say we're just going to become a arms dealer, but it's not like we don't sell drugs. It's not that far a flung step from copious amounts of drugs to tanks. It's fine, honestly. I don't know what could possibly be wrong with this as a plan. Seems like a solid plan to me. Just churn out, just start churning out Abrams tanks. I don't know who makes the Abrams, but yeah, seems like a perfectly good idea to me. Just as many tanks as we can get rolling out, causing chaos. We have largely just dug away a mountain as well, which is quite helpful. Expanded our storage opportunities here for the insane amounts of steel we've got going on. Right. Oh, Belisarius got hit. Oh, cut on the neck. That's not ideal. We have research glitterworld medicine, which is cool. Jeez, what does that need? Oh, advanced computing, which we haven't done. I mean, maybe we learn how to do this. I don't know whether we're going to actually build them yet, but that's fine. Yeah, the mountain will need some pillars in this storage, and I'm not that worried about it at this current moment in time. We can... Don't know why I built that out of steel, because it's not like this is the most... it's just to be a room full of steel. It's essentially... It's just... All it's going to be in here is steel. We will need a column. It makes sense. Look, we've got a theme going on currently. So we'll just stick a pillar in the middle of this. Good work, Caleb. Right. So we have got people working, hopefully. Someone's been working on that, which is good. We've got armour being made. 8 Marines and accompanying tanks, I feel, should do the job. I guess we can have, like, for example, the Normanton, if we're going to have operators in this, they don't have to be Marines, because they're going to be inside the tank for the majority of the time. I guess they can get out of the tank when they're not needed. And... yeah, the supply ship pilot will not be a soldier, will not need armour, they're not going to face combat, and if things start going wrong, they will just fly out of there. But that's fine. with any luck, one of these missions for a grav core will appear in a place that we can hop to with this. Would be useful, if I'm honest. Would be, you know, if one wants to appear in this area, would be great. You know, be nice of the game to do it. I'm not expecting it to. Be nice though. I don't know whether can we build. We might be able to dig a path into this new storeroom. You are right. There might be a way to do it. Alien. Now, look, I don't mind you having some of the weed. We have a lot of it. So I'm okay with that. But maybe don't smoke it in the hospital. I'm just going to ask. I'm just going to ask if you could avoid smoking it in the hospital. That would be much appreciated. Colonists, honestly. Oh, Ordwit transport pod. Oh, that's bad news. Okay, sound the alarms. I don't know where these are crashing. Close all the doors. I have a feeling Bo, Gower, Hammond, Rydell, you are going to be confined to the spaceship at this point. What if we do? Oh. Area 3. Area 3 doesn't exist. I don't know where Area 3 is, but I'm going to basically restrict you to the ship. Which is fine. It's unlikely anything is getting in here anyway. Right, Hammond. Area 3. Gower. Area I've done this slightly the wrong way, because... right, animals. What is it? Area 1 for you. Ah, that's where Area 3 is. Okay, we will sort that out. Okay, Area 3 was... I think that was a freezer when we were trying to make people go... We're trying to get animals to safety. So you lot there. And we will leave those in Area 3 currently. Drop pods are crashing down there. Okay, they're hitting in the corners, which is better. That door is shut. Those doors are shutting. Right, Kangaroo. Get in there. Gordon, Gunner, McRae. Do you have a... Okay, that's a struggle. For a second I thought that was a grenade launcher. Which is not great. Mortars. Fire. As they appear. They are just... Oh, my game has... Okay, no, it sorted itself out. Are they instant rushing attacks? Wait, or these are tribal, aren't they? Oh no, they do have guns. Mortars are firing. Chernobog's not actually going to get... If they are... Ooh, good volley from the mortars, to be fair. It's taken out 4. And injured quite a few. The Chernobog, I don't think, is going to fire in time. Ooh, they've brought wargs with them. Don't like that. That's a bit scary. Animals. Ooh, maybe I should shout at you. Area 3. Are there any other pets? No? I don't think so. Right, soldiers. To the defensive wall. Those that are... I say those that are able to. Picard, get there. It's in case. The main concern would be them managing to get animals to charge us. I doubt it, but we're going to make as best or bet as we can. I don't think the Chernobog will be loaded in time to fire. It might get one volley off in this direction. Right, we'll see if that can hit. I might have misjudged where it's... it's taking too long to get there. Might get the stragglers, but... got a couple, injured a couple, but... it's not enough. It is not enough to work there. Okay, our defences are primed, at least. Have I told them to hold? I haven't. They are too close now. Fallen Waters. The instant raids are a problem. Where are you going? You are not supposed to be doing that. The armoured wall is strong. We know it's tough. And it will have to go through 2 armoured doors to get anywhere, and a 3rd concrete door to get there. Okay, as expected, it has fallen back. Right, turrets, fire on them, please. One has tried to charge down. Do we? There is a very big cluster. Now, I do not like hitting them here, but it's also a large amount, and we can do a lot of damage here. Yeah, we risk damaging our own turrets. I think it's worth it in the long run. Some of them are fleeing, which is good. One of the shredder turrets is gone, which is doing what it's supposed to do, and I think the other lot are fleeing. Okay. It worked. It worked. They have broken. I mean, they caused us... I don't know how to beef up our security here anymore. The autocannons were taking a battering. The shredder turrets never really fired. I never really saw them fire. I assume they did. And they got shotgunned. I don't know if those shredder turrets did anything. Shredder turret. Okay, they did get hit by them. There is a couple of survivors. You are dead soon. You are also dead quite soon. Okay, Sakura, you're one of the best medics we have. Tend to them. Who else is a good? Dylan, you're asleep. Who else is a good medic? Halogen, are you a good medic? You're not very... Actually, well, you're not a great medic, but you are close. So, and we're also not that worried if they don't live. Yeah, I mean, the rocket artillery definitely helped. Even though, as I said, don't really like firing when they're so close. We did damage our own stuff a bit. Although largely just the wall, which wasn't really all that much. Yeah, could have been much worse, that. Although again, it's another one. It's another raid where they are dangerously close to breaking through, which is not good. We don't want that. It is alarming how close they get sometimes. The instant attack raids are tough for us to deal with. They're not impossible, But we do better if they hang around so our artillery and the like can be more involved. We will mitigate some of that with tank fire, although even with the tanks, like that one there, I think we would struggle. I think we would really struggle to utilise a tank that quickly, because they just wouldn't get it loaded up. And, for God's sake, Picard. Reaver openly insulted Picard's intelligence. God's sake. And Picard won. Reaver did not. I mean, if someone wants to pick up the gun, that would be helpful. You still trying to save them? Oh crap! Oh, I thought that was alcohol, not ambrosia. Well, we'll capture them anyway. We've got some people unaddicted to alcohol. Maybe we can get them unaddicted to ambrosia. We will unrestrict everybody. Those the brave four that were just chilling in a spaceship can go back. I guess there is always the possibility. There is always a possibility wherein, if things go terribly wrong, like I was building a panic room here, but what we could do is, if things are looking dire for us, if we can manage to get people to the spaceship, we could just take off. We'd have to start fresh somewhere, and it would be a disaster. But yeah, it could be done. It could be done. So there we go. Firebird Abits saying, "Can just sell them?" That is true for one of the prisoners we just captured. We could do if we didn't want to deal with the ambrosia potential issue. Drake saying Picard won the fight because he lived long and prospered. Oh dearie me. You are going to get a boo, and you are deserving of your boo. From me and from chat. Actually, surprisingly, they did only bust one. Into one area. They only busted a couple of turrets. I mean, I'll pick up the FAMAS. Not worried about a shotgun. Not worried about that. M98B, that's... it's a rifle. Like, it can do some good damage, but it is only... you know what, I'll pick up the AK. Like, single-shot rifles need them to do a lot of damage, ideally. But yeah. Harlequin, thank you very much for the super chat. So my goddaughter wants a colonist called Kasumi, please. We can absolutely do that. As and when we might recruit one. I don't think we have anyone waiting for a name as of yet, but they can do it. May well be this person if we do recruit them quickly. Who knows who might end up being recruited first. But yes, we can do that. Right, let's do this. Caleb is right, yeah. Shotguns are not a terrible idea for the Gravcorps, depending on what the Gravcorps are. I think the Mayor's Leg, the Mayor's Leg is a crap shotgun anyway. So I wouldn't equip it regardless of whether we're close quarters or not. There are much better shotguns. I mean, we probably have some in here. Ultimax, that shotgun? No, that's a poor light machine gun. In fact, even the game's standard pump action shotgun is better than the Mayor's Leg's just crap. It is truly awful. Why is the doorbell going off? Oh, I know. I have got an Amazon delivery today. Bear with for a second. I have got to go and get that. Right. I am back. I am glad nothing happened. I thought I hit spacebar to pause the game, and I did not. Could have been real bad. Thankfully, was not. Yeah. The cats will be happy, though, because I got 2 new scratching posts for them. So, they will be enjoying that. I digress. Climber, thank you for congratulations. Saying, Alex, we were wrong, but I think you missed my... Did I miss your second donation? Oh yeah, there we go. Okay. Sorry. Yeah, I did indeed miss that one. I do apologise. But anyway, what am I to? I guess I might as well ask to name a pet Batman to go with Picard and the others. I think we have a pet. I think we have pets that can be named. Let's have a look. We do. Oh. Do we need to... maybe we keep... We can keep breeding huskies. But yes, okay, we can have... Batman, welcome to the colony in this. Also, yeah, your other donations, I do apologise. So you may have seen me manning the research bench there, but I was just using it to access the internet so I could look at funny cat video Dylan sent me. Assuming there's a next mission, can I go on that one? You one of the better soldiers? Possibly. You may end up being like a pilot or something. You're unlikely to be in the as one of the Marines. You're just not a good enough soldier, but you can be involved in the missions. There are ways to be involved in them. You may end up being like a part of the logistics crew that go on these missions. Firebird, thank you for the bits. So the M1 Abrams tank engine is 1.63 meters long, 1 meter wide, 0.8 meters high. It weighs more than an MX-5 at 1.13 tons, 1,500 horsepower and 3,800 newton meters of torque. I mean, it is a mighty engine. I mean, it needs to be. Let's face it. At the end of the day, does need to be a pretty beefy engine to move something like the Abrams tank along. But yeah, let's go and do what I was trying to do here. We'll get the deep storage for the crazy amount of steel that we have acquired. Oh, no, bloody hell. I am just a little bit incompetent today, as I am most days. Right, let's... Okay, can't put that there. Let's do that. Can we fit that in there? We can. And then... Hopefully... Oh, look at that! It's almost like I planned it. I didn't, but it's almost like I did. Okay, that should store... that should store enough stuff for a while. That should work. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with all the marble, but steel will go in there nicely. Sweet Daddy, thank you. I don't know if it's in the game, but if there is an animal bonded to my character, could it be named Tally? I don't know if you are on training. I'll have a look. Where will we go? Where are you? You are okay with animals, but I doubt you will have an animal bonded to you. No. But if one does, then you are more than welcome to. God, there's so much steel. Okay, heavy components have been done. So all the heavy castings are there, which should then get used to assemble a turbine engine, right? 3 heavy castings. Is that Okay, no, that is heavy cast. That's right, that's fine. Okay. Lado is building a turbine engine. Good work. Good work, Lado. Quite why somebody just dumped. Ooh. Cargo pods of rice. Sweet Sunny D, what on earth are you doing? Actually, know why I said haul urgently. You are going to get yourself killed. Matthew, you are aware you are allowed to use drugs. Like, there's lots of drugs you could use for the chemical starvation problem. But, you know. Also, I do love the mod that allows shared work on things like engines. So one can start and someone else can continue it. It makes it so much easier when you are working with huge quantities of work to build an engine, for example. Like, those engines themselves take a long time to produce. So, yeah, that is quite helpful. Okay, we've learned how to make the Glitter World Hospital bed. There's a lot of crazy stuff in there. Let's not get into that. What have we got? Shields could be useful. Monuments, why not? I haven't got any other plan at the moment. I'm going to build some lights. So let's just do that. Right, if we put a light there, a couple of like floor spotlights there, that should do. That's all good. Yeah, that's all fine. Firebird exhibits. So when we launch a ship, you may want to store a ton of rice so you can make chem fuel when you're away from base. I don't know if you mean like in the ship or something. I mean, my plan is, I mean, we have certainly to start with. We have got plenty of fuel on here, and we're going to have these. Like, I'm just going to store the chem fuel in these cupboards on the ship. I don't know how much we're going to need exactly yet. We shall see. I am looking for more vanometric power cells. That would be really helpful if we could find some of them. That would be ideal. But yeah, I think we'll probably just pack, because we can mine so much chem fuel from the world here. I might just be able to pack enough that I don't have to worry too much. Right, what we want to store here is steel, and that is literally it. This entire room is going to be full of steel. The sad thing is, like, this room will be filled with copious amounts of steel. And there probably won't be enough storage space. There's not even going to be enough storage, I don't think, for it in the long run. I guess we might as well just do that. Sure. We can power it directly. I mean, it doesn't matter. Once it's connected to the turbine, it'll be fine. Everyone is busy sorting out the walls, which could work, folks. Get some light in there would be good. Or don't. That feels very dim. That's still not close enough. That feels unfortunate. It's probably only like one away from from that, but yeah, okay. Oh, change colour. I mean, it's not... Okay, it's a little dark in that corner. I'm not that worried about an ever so slightly dark corner. We can concrete up all of this. That'll be fine. Oh, and Dagon is currently dove headfirst into the toy box. Dagon, what are you looking for? You've pulled out half the toys from there today alone. I haven't put them back. I haven't had time to put them back yet. Also, you like to hide them. I mean, I don't mind too much, because well, that's the point of having toys, really. Yeah, there we go. How is that engine coming along? Is anyone... Trevornator's building it now. Yeah, it's getting there. Legend, thank you very much for the donation. I say, are you struggling with killbox defences? Are you too reliant on anti-existence rockets to keep raids at bay? Then look no further than defensive machine gun turret pack to upgrade your automatic unmanned turret defences. Make a note and try them. I will have to have a look. I think it might have been that one that I've seen like a reskin of, but I didn't go and hadn't gone and found the original one just yet. But yeah, probably. I say probably. I have no doubt worth looking into at some point, because my defences here are good, but they could definitely be better. And yeah, that might be a thing to look into. I mean, there are other things I could maybe do down here. The hope is still... Where are you lot going? Why are you going into here to consume a meal? I don't quite... I mean, actually, to be fair, if they are going to be doing this anyway, I might as well just open these doors rather than having them wander miles away. My hope was kind of to drag them down down this route. But I have never quite been brave enough to leave this door open. Basically, my fear is if we let them split what path they go down, they're all going to attack the weaker side, and well, they potentially destroy my ship in the other side. Oh, hey Dagon, how are you doing? Trouble. But yeah, I don't know. Railgun's never been that good. But recycling? Sure, I forgot I got this. What mass drivers? Oh, okay, they're the Gauss guns. Hey, Dagon. How are you? You've come to be cute. You've come to not be chaos. Oh, she's purring away. I doubt you'll hear it down the microphone, because it's probably not loud enough. Firebird, thank you very much for the bits. Saying question, in the next Rimworld update, what would you like to see? Ooh. Good question. Good question. Okay, something that I would like to see... I mean, I know there is a mod for vehicles, right? There is a mod for tanks and all of that. I would be interested in seeing an official Rimworld DLC that was more focused on... Or I say, one that was focused on vehicles. Okay, you know, we wouldn't have real-world tanks, of course, but one that was perhaps focused on tanks. Like, you could go from basic, I don't know, basic, like, small armoured cars and transport vehicles and, you know, work all the way up to, like, hover tanks and whatever crazy... you know, space there. I mean, we've got proper spaceships, right? So I feel like the ground artillery. But yeah, I know I'm playing with mods, and there are mods that do all sorts of things. And I will be biased because I like vehicles. You know, the whole premise of my channel is vehicles. But I think, personally, I would love to see a DLC that was focused on... yes, Alien says, if we had the tanks of the DLC, they could be in raids against us. That sort of thing I would like to see. And it would also like help expand... I mean, I use helicopters in the tanks for... doing like away missions. I feel like it would help expand the possibilities of exploring about the place. You could even play, in theory, I've never done a playthrough as like a nomad style. I know people do. Or a colony or a group of people that are often, regularly moving around. But if you had like vehicles in which it was easier to sort of pack up your things and move to another area, and I feel like that could be an interesting DLC. I will be heavily biased because of my fondness for vehicles, naturally. And while we do have things, we do have mods for them, would be really interesting to see it as a much more official and I guess a much larger part of the game. I felt like there could be enough content there to make a real interesting DLC. Balancing it would probably be interesting, but could be done and could be quite interesting. But yeah, there you go. That's what I would like to see. Drake, thank you for bits. Saying, hi Dayon, are you messing around with OBS? No, she's not done that. She has just hopped off the desk and is now sat on the floor behind my chair, so don't move my chair. Yeah, she's behaving herself for now. Climber, thank you for the donation. I'm guessing that steel warehouse looks just like the Svalbard seed vault. This big dark cave filled with huge shells, except instead of barley or marijuana or what have you, it's just steel. Yeah, essentially. Essentially, that's what we've got. That's what we've got. Is just a huge vault, and it's just, it's full of steel and a little bit of marble. Which, yeah, we have... we're going to slowly fill it with steel. It's taken a little while because the dog transport method, while effective, is not the fastest. Actually, I guess because they were dumping steel out of here as well. God, it's going to take a while to get all the steel, but, they're getting there. So, might need another conventional storage shed at some point. Caleb, thank you for the bits. Saying Odyssey is good for nomadic playing. I'm just starting a playthrough like that now. Yeah, I imagine once you can get a spaceship, like a ship like this, with a small colony, you could live on the ship and travel to different parts and not... Like, it's just a really different way of playing the game that I have never tried. I guess it's never appealed to me as such. Either I have a... When it comes to playing Rimworld, like, if I play single player, which I have done, like, I've played colonies off stream, sometimes I use it to test stuff. I haven't much of late, having played quite a lot of this game. But, yeah, there have been times where I've been playing single player colonies, and if a colony doesn't, like, capture my attention early on, I tend to just lose interest in the game. There's no hard and fast reason as to why a colony captures my interest. But yeah, and the nomadic one, like I've seen it played that way. I know it is possible. It's just not something I've ever tried. I think the thing with Rimworld is there is quite a lot of setup to get to the point where you are, I guess, trying stuff, and there's quite a time sink, if you will. The husky has been born and gone and eaten lemons. I have questions. But yeah, there we go. Blue-Green Gaming, thank you very much for the resubscription for the 19th month. A broadcast salute to you from chat. Thank you so much. Saying it's been some months. Jeez, it has indeed. Could I be an animal or colonist? You can. We have animal. I mean, there's more huskies have just turned up, but you can be a husky. We are going to have to neuter the Germans. There's so many German shepherds. Right, husky. You can be a husky. A not very well trained husky, but that can be fixed. Right. Blue, green, gaming. Welcome to the colony. I feel like maybe we're going to have to... We might actually have to neuter the huskies as well. Because I think we are just going to snippity snip, bitty snip. just snip, because we've got so many going on. Yeah, we will do that. One of the starts for Odyssey is entirely based on nomadic, where you're being constantly pursued by mechs and have to keep moving. Okay, yeah. I mean, there's some. It's just a very different way of playing. One that, as I said, I can't say is particularly ever calling to me, but yeah, it's good that there's options. I think that's the great thing about Rimworld is there's options. I might personally not be hugely interested in that style of playing, but you can do that. And that's why I said like a DLC with vehicles could be interesting. I mean, you could have like a Mad Max style convoy, sort of moving around constantly. Actually, I guess maybe Mad Max is not even the right one. What is that thing? Snowpiercer, the one with the train. That one where you got the train going around and this keeps moving. I guess you could have like a convoy of cars as a play style for that DLC, alongside just having tanks and transport vehicles useful for trading and whatever. So, yeah. Either way, I doubt that's a thing that there's planning. There's no reason to expect that to be a thing that would happen, but would be fun, I think. Anyway, Longbow is off there doing some harvesting. Matthew, what was your reason for your fight? Cora flagrantly disrespected Matthew's brother's way of walking. Not your father's, no. This is your brother's way of walking. Why are we so fussed about how people are walking? I have many questions. For all of you, MG's hard at work on the engine. It's getting there. Got 1,000 into it. Bloody, it takes a long... Well, I mean, it's a turbojet engine. It's a complicated thing, but... Damn. It's going to take a while. How is a steel? Should probably also put in... we want to put in the trade beacons, don't we? I mean, we can make a very large amount of eclipse. It's fine, don't care. Right, orbital trade beacon. I guess put one in there, and one down there should do the job. Fantastic. Batman is fine. Good. Also, should all animals that have grown up need to learn hauling and comforting and guarding, just in case. We hope they never need it. Oh, and rescue if they can. If they're capable of rescue, learn rescue. McLaren, Jaguar, Shep. Other McLaren. Jesus should learn to rescue. No wonder. Right, because all of these, when they were young, I haven't kept up with their training. God damn it. We should probably go call the slave ship at some point. Oh, Gil. I don't care about that. We don't use any fishing anyway. Yeah, that happens every so often. Completely irrelevant. Is Longbow? Pig's joy. Guess we've got bacon. I will take some bacon. Thank you, pigs. What was I going to do? Longbow! Where are you, my friend? Let's go call in the slave ship while we are here. We will hopefully... right, hello. Do you have anyone useful? By the looks of it, you might actually have some useful people. Okay, you are going to buy random crap from us, which is great. We can sort out the trade. So, let's have a look at the people. Zach the technician. Do I need another psychopath in my colony? Melee fighter. Most importantly, though, good at mining. Because, are you a dirt mole by any chance? Okay, yeah, you are. I didn't actually, was looking in the wrong place. That would explain it. So, you will basically sit in the quarry all day. Yeah, okay. I mean, you're a straightforward one to go live in the quarry. A vet, you are another nudist. Do we really need more nudists? Be a nudist colony. You also like mining. Quite good at medical. I mean, yeah, you're not a bad character. Tortured artist isn't ideal, because -8 permanent is a problem. What else have we got? A builder. You were also a tortured. You're also 75. Jeez. And a barkeep. Okay, you don't hate mining. So you're not really great at anything, but you will be relatively happy sitting in the quarry and mining away all day. I guess maybe a little bit of artistic stuff if needed. Okay, right, so that guy makes sense. You can just live in the quarry. You can fight if you need to. You do like a little bit of artistic shenanigans. Okay, yeah, you're an easy one to recruit. This character... Tortured artist bit kind of sucks. I'd be tempted just to joy wire this one. Because all you're going to do is sit in the quarry most of the day. I guess the joy wire might hinder their medical skills. Don't think the 75-year-old builder... I mean, your construction skill's okay, but it's nothing special. And we're going to have to spend a while fixing you up. So I'm not that fussed about recruiting you. And this one, it would just be another person for the mines, but I guess you can do art if needed. Sure. We'll go for that. They have a rattlesnake. I'm not buying a rattlesnake. And in exchange, how much coffee can you afford? Can you afford 1,000? Alright, so 1,000 coffee gets me 3 people and 2,000 silver. That is crazy. That is absolutely crazy. I mean, I guess 1,000 coffee is a lot. Like that's a lot of coffee to be sending to them. But still, and then I guess we'll sell a couple of hundred. Just a couple of hundred joints. Anything else interesting for me to buy while I'm here? Oh, chat wants a snake. Oh, fine, we'll buy the snake. We'll buy one of the snakes. And for that... oh, can you get 300? Nope, can't afford that. 275? Good enough. Right. Chonk. There we go. Some new... Can't do any training with a snake. It will be butt stuff the snake. Oh. Okay, it's just going to be butt stuff snake, quite literally. There is if this is your first ever Rimworld stream, there is a reason behind that name. It's from a long time ago. We had back on Warhammer, someone donated and their name was. What was it? I can't even remember what it was. Now, wasn't it Weird Butt Stuff? I think was their name, and they ended up being a unit that was in Warhammer. They were a unit that was like a giant snake cavalry, so it just became the Weird Butt Stuff Snakes. Hence why the name persists every so often. So yeah, there we go. That's that. Now, new colonist. We did have a new request for a name. Kasumi can be this one. Welcome to the colony. You will be a miner, and you will. Is that the colour we have for them? Or is it? Might be that one. No, it's not that one. What bloody colour? Right, it's definitely not that one. Maybe that. I'm gonna say it's good enough. I don't actually know. That's, I actually think the colours have changed slightly. I don't know what colour I use. It's close enough, also you can barely see it anyway because I've got too many characters going on. Paul, thank you very much for the donation, for a generous donation as well. Saying, when you leave the planet, I would like the most useless person, Paul and Denim, to be among the crew. You want to be... I mean, you can maybe go on the spaceship with us. You can pilot this thing when we need you. You will. Maybe you can. Oh, Longbow is getting closer to giving birth. Yeah, maybe you can fly our big. Do we trust Paul? Actually, no. You have been rehabilitated. You have forgotten your desire to blow everything up with a grenade. So, yeah, you can come on the spaceship with us. Why not? What could go wrong? What could go wrong, indeed. Noodle Brain, thank you for the donation. So my request to name a person, animal or mech? Mickey. You can. You can indeed. Here we go. We can have Mickey. Welcome to the colony. You are a useless combatant. I don't know which red is which. You are also a miner. Welcome to the colony. And Drake, thank you very much for the bits. Saying, in recognition of their Welsh accent, can a colonist be called Bumpy? They can indeed. Right. Bumpy, you are a melee fighter. I think it's that green more than anything. And I guess you're an artist more than anything else in this one. So there we go. We need new. Oh, I always remember I should do this before I move them out on the list. Okay, Kasumi, you are good at mining and quarrying, which will take priority over the rest of your duties. I mean, Bumpy, I guess you can do that. Well, actually, fair, you're going to do that. We will put you on artist stuff if artist work comes up, but I guess if not, you're doing that. And Mickey, you will be on also mining duty, basically. To the quarry with you. To the quarry with you. Do we have enough rooms? We might need some new rooms. I mean, some have been vacated because people have... Yeah, we do have enough rooms just. Because some people have now got into relationships, so a lot of the what's it called? A lot of the rooms have become free that we had built. However, I will set this up now for new colonists in the future. pretty much. Oh, did we not send them to bed rest? I might have forgotten that one. Ah, yes. Important. Important because they're frustratingly stupid. Normanton, thank you very much for the donation. Saying I'd like for a YouTube chatter to get a colonist/animal with this donation. Well, they absolutely can when one becomes available. Oh, no. Oh, okay, it's just anesthetic. That's fine. We will see if... What's the time now? I will wait to see if we can get one of these people recruited. I feel like Bop Pop over here might get recruited by the end of the stream. James May was not set on bed rest. And Dylan was. Oh, Dylan has not got their things set properly either. They've got so many people that it's really easy for things to slip through. So, there we go. Right. That lot there is all being built. We got distracted sorting out some other things along the way. Oh. Dagon is back. Hello. Hello, troublesome kitten. What's up? Am I going to get headbutts? Nope. Okay. She came, she wandered around, she is now sniffing a can. As you do. Sure. You do, you Dagon. This eclipse has been quite a long eclipse. I mean, we are on like an alien planet or whatever, but sure. It's fine. Dagon, where are you going? Go. Now you're trying to... Okay, you're back on the floor. She's trying to like climb under the desk via chair in a really weird way. But it's fine. She's sorted herself out now. The quarry has been de-steeled by the looks of it. And I mean, this room here is filling up quite nicely. Oh, Sweet Daddy D and Tommy were having a... Timmy, sorry, were having a fight. Timmy compared Sweet Daddy to a chinchilla. Oh dear. Not ideal. I can understand that one there being an insult. But there we go. Paul, I think it's saying the eclipse is an asteroid getting closer to pulverize the planet. I mean, maybe. Our spaceship can hold 4 people. Every time we have new colonists, straight to the ship, Bumpy over there, and I have to redo it all bloody manually. Mickey there. Who was the other one? Kasumi, wasn't it? You there. Because otherwise you're going to sleep in the bloody ship. How are you doing? Nothing major, thankfully. No major concerns. Right. Trevornator, how is his engine coming along? Pretty good. We're getting there with the engine. Tank-wise, vehicle-wise, I am contemplating and probably leaning towards using a Bradley fighting vehicle as my vehicle of choice, as a second. Say as a second vehicle. What vehicles do we want? I guess is a good question. Because we could go for. Okay, so we want the Abrams, right? That's straightforward enough. We want the Abrams, and we probably want we at least want one Bradley. What I'm contemplating is, do we send a big transport vehicle, or do we just send more firepower? Actually, no, the Bradley can hold quite a few people, can't it? So maybe we have 1 Abrams and 2 Bradleys. I feel like that is a selection of firepower, especially if we bring the Normanton as well. I feel that's a section of firepower that will not be defeated. Not easily. Means we will need to make another turbine engine. And that's fine. Yeah, that'll work. So food and stuff in the vehicles does not, as far as I'm aware, rot in the same way that it would in the any other way. So we don't really need to worry about, unlike in the spaceships, then which is more of a problem, is something that you need to know about. With tanks, it doesn't go off, which is quite useful. Anything I want to really learn in here? Oh, maybe we should learn some of this stuff. Bionic replacements. Sure, let's research this. Firebird, thank you very much for the bits. It's like opinions on the new M3 CS estate. I don't think I've seen it. Hold on, let me go for a quick Google. I mean, it's an estate, so I'm going to say good. I mean, I'm not a BMW fan, and I'm still not a fan of their styling, shall we say. But also, it's a fast estate car, so it gets bonus points for that. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to always approve of a fast estate car. Always going to approve of that one. But certainly that is not the one that I would buy. I'm sure it's very capable, but if I'm spending all of that money, I would buy something else. And yeah, that is. I mean, I don't even know what I would. Probably I wouldn't buy any modern cars anyway. Like, I don't know what I would buy, but yeah, it wouldn't be a modern car particularly. Just none of the modern cars really speak to me. Oh, we're going to do all this work to get hold of. I'm going to just do that. I'm going to buy 3 turbines and a heavy engine. That'll at least make it quicker for me when we're building future tanks. Always the way. Isn't that Penguin ours? Oh no, they do have a penguin. Don't we have a... Oh no, we have a rock hopper. We don't have a... I mean, I'll buy the penguin, because I can't remember whether we'll be able... I don't know whether... Can the normal penguin mate with the rock hopper penguin? Can we get... I think we have a rock hopper somewhere. Can we breed penguins that way? Maybe. Now, would you like a few thousand coffee? We have too much, so here is... Buy 2,000 coffee. I will trade you turbine engines for coffee. Well, and a penguin is going to be involved in this transaction. It's a weird order. I'm not going to lie, we've put in a weird order. I would like 3 of your finest turbine engines and 1 of your penguins. I mean, if you had more penguins, I'd want more of your penguins, but you only have 1. So, you know. Yeah. It's a strange time, that is for sure. Amazing. Right. We shall accept. Here is the penguin. Can't be trained to do anything. Caleb, it can indeed. Thank you for the bits. Be called Pingu. Amazing. Well, okay, so Squirrel is a female rockhopper penguin. Maybe there is a chance we could breed penguin. I don't know, because it works with the dogs breeding different species together. Maybe that one will work. I don't know. Got no idea. But it's worth a chance, you know. Right, now, somebody can get on hopefully... I love how there is a great... Admittedly, sure, a Great Dane. If a dog could carry a jet engine, it would be a Great Dane. But it is still quite funny that a dog has carried a jet engine about. I also feel like maybe, for ease of starting this construction, we should put a door in that side. But they are now starting to load up parts for building of the Abrams tank. That is good stuff. MG is starting to construct the tank. It's getting there. It's going to be a while. It's a big build, this. Firebird has built the door. Fantastic stuff. Okay, good news. Yeah, that is fine. But yeah, I'm thinking we build an Abrams, the Bradleys, we know the downside of the Bradleys in this is they are not that strong. They're strong, but they aren't crazy tough. So we are going to have to be a little bit careful. Not sure where we're going to put all of our tanks, because we do need to be able to load them. Oh. Bulk goods trader. Hello! Do you want to buy some coffee or weed? My two main exports. You cannot buy my tanks, and they're not ready yet. But yeah. To be fair, the South Normanton, I don't know how strong that is in armour-wise. I don't think very. We'll see at some point. Hopefully we don't. As Pengy says, yeah, the Abrams will lead the column, followed by two of the Bradleys, followed by the Normanton, and then we will have supply runs being completed by this shuttle. Oh, I can name the shuttle. Okay. That's cool. I guess I should have expected it, really, at the end of the day. So, yeah. I have... So, Tommy said about the building thing here. I've built ones on gantries before and it was fine. Hopefully it'll be fine again. I mean, the worst comes to the worst, and actually doesn't really matter too much, because we have more than enough resources. It'll be a frustrating one, but we'll have more than enough resources to do it. Oh, bloody hell, all the traders are turning up now. They've heard about the great deals and coffee that can be found here. Is anybody good at social to trade here? Oh, MG is. MG is currently building a tank. Oh, Petrolhead, are you any good? You're not the worst. Okay, MG, once you've placed that... Oh, place that part. Just go down there and see. The game paused for a bit, which made me worry we were about to get attacked. Although they would have ended up probably killing the trade caravan. Right, you have got... Oh, you will buy a lot of the meat. Sorry, that's them buying it, not them having it. They have a fair amount of... we have a fair amount of cloth we can sell. Okay, they will buy drugs from us. Do you have anything worth buying? No. You have 2 beers. You have got nothing of any value whatsoever. You are a really uninspiring trader. They have pumpkin spice coffee. It's literally it. I have so much coffee, I don't need more. I don't need more, and I'm not buying 2 bottles of beer from them. I will just sell you money. Oh, do they have Nutrimine? If they had that, I'll buy that. I might have missed that. They do, actually. Yeah, that's the only useful thing, and I will take that from you. And I will sell you some weed. Can't afford that much. 250? Fantastic. Job done. We don't really need any of this stuff. The engine block's irrelevant for us. That's easy to make. It's not like the complicated one, like for the turbine engine. Oh, see what Longbow's up to. Longbow, you are like Quite a long way pregnant. But I guess that's not going to stop you. That's fine. What zitted? Oh, that's bad. That's a bad place for that to set off. But good thing we had the fire foam to save our expensive turrets. Kangaroo and Sweet Daddy. Didn't you have a fight earlier? Kangaroo sniggered at Sweet Daddy D's fighting methods. I'm not going to lie, Kangaroo. I think you got what you deserved there. Shall we learn brain surgery? Yeah, let's go for it. Feels only good. Longbow, quickly, call up the traders and see if they have anything interesting. I know you've had a fun morning and everything, but let's see if they actually have anything of use. They have many German Shepherds. I have too many German Shepherds, I'm sorry. You also have Nutrimine, which I will grab. You have an advanced component. Do I clear out? Maybe I clear out some of this crap I don't really need. Just to make some room. Like so. And then... anything fun worth buying from you? Not really. Nothing of any particular value. So I guess we will sell you some coffee, I think. Minus 500. Can't afford that much. 200. Okay, you can afford that much. 250, you can afford that. Alright. The game is... oh wait, hold on. I just noticed something while I did that. Where did it go? This. Syringe full of rust-coloured liquid that constantly hardens and liquefies when injected into the bloodstream. The metal blood substance can harden the flesh when it anticipates a blow, making the user more resilient to damage. However, the bioferrite-based chemistry of this serum also makes the user particularly vulnerable to fire. I feel like that's kind of not a bad idea. You got a bunch of it. Could be interesting. Don't know who is going to be the unfortunate, unwilling victim here, but you know, could be fun. Only lasts 5 days, but it's might be useful in a dangerous situation. Either way, we'll get it because I can pretty much. Paul, think of it saying shuttle name Apollo 13 feels fitting. Sure, why not? Caleb, think of it. Saying, do Caleb, Picard, or Kangaroo have any romance chances? I seem to remember Caleb had half a decent chance last week. Let's have a look. I don't think any of them do, particularly. Caleb, 8%, which isn't great. Kangaroo keeps getting into fights, and it's unlikely to happen. And not Kangaroo. No, wasn't Kangaroo? No, sorry, I take it back. Kangaroos with Dyson, of course. I think that was today. So, you know, not bad. Picard. Where is Picard gone? Picard's a soldier, aren't they? I'll remember eventually. Picard is 0 chances currently. So, not going to happen. Picard and Tim Hortons quipped about ergonomics. Cool. Firebird, updating. Update on 3 of my 5 characters. Robots Hammond, Nokia Sphere, and Firebird themselves. Probably not a huge amount has changed. 5.5 chances are with Nokia Sphere. 5.5%. It's not great. Nokia Sphere is not happening at 1%, and Hammond is 17% with Noodle. I mean, that's the best we've seen today. It's positively a good chance, all things considered. Noodliest of brains. What are your 14%? We're going the other way with Hammond. Yeah, you know what? I'm just not sure this gantry works. It looks really cool, but I'm just genuinely not, because all they've done there is they have taken the parts, got there, and then taken them back. So we're going to just not build on a gantry anymore. Okay, it has worked in the past for me, but apparently it just doesn't work anymore. So, no, that's a shame. Paul, thank you for saying I'd still like a double bed in Cora's room. If not for a relationship, but they can spread out more. No, that's not how it works. It's not how it works in this colony. If you are not in a relationship, no double bed for you. Firebird is no longer inspired. They're just happy poodling around with their resource console making chem fuel, basically. Right, that's gone. I mean, we will build the Abrams in this workshop, just because I can. Okay, thank you for the raw from somebody. Let's learn advanced bionics, because that'll probably be useful. Now, vehicles. We want M1 Abrams. To be built in here. There is a roof collapse. Oh, for God's sake. I guess we will have to... What am I looking for? A structure? Steel column. Yeah, I guess we can just put a column support in there for rooftop building, and then... What is that? Paved tile. Right, and then they can get to work building the tank. Trade caravan is off. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you have enjoyed your time. You've gone away with either a lot of coffee or a lot of drugs, or a mixture of both. I can't even remember now. Too much. How is the snake doing? I mean, as far as I know, the snake is okay. Just kind of wandering around, chilling. Jet has started a social fight with Halogen. Why has Halogen been the target of so many of these? Halogen viciously insulted Jet's value as a human. I mean, Halogen, you are incapable of violence, yet you seem determined to piss people off. Well, Picard is literally just mopping up blood. You know what, Halogen? I don't know if it's going to work, but I think it is time to go increase beauty. Try and stop people wanting to beat you up so much. Oh. Some corn has landed in our bay. In fact, it literally went through the roof into our... hold on. I mean, it's there. I might as well allow it to be stored in that area. Right, that thing's gone. Paul Avis said not even order bed. No, no. Colonists get single beds until they get into a relationship. I say that, except for Erraticus has a double bed. Why does Erraticus have a double bed? To be fair, you might be in a relationship and me just not have set you up, have set that up properly. Is possible. Yeah, okay, that's why, because you are with Russ Mac. Just haven't sorted that one out. Right, there we go. It is fine. It is fine. Right, that has gathered all the bits they need to make the tank. Oh, Von is finally up and going. Actually, I tell you what. You are possibly going to get through your Ambrosia thing quite quickly. A nervous psychopath feels weird. Why have we got so many psychopaths here? It's like... Oh, that's bad. Don't like that. Dylan has successfully completed Halogen's facial reconstruction. Good work. They are now pretty. We do have 2 methods for dealing with upset colonists from the psychic drone variety, and that is weed and fancy desserts, because it's supposed to give us a mood buff. Basically, if I see anybody upset up here, we are basically just going to go and tell them to have a nice dessert. If they're yellow, I'm not too worried about it. If it goes red, then I will try and shout at them to go and have a nice meal or a smoke. Probably whichever one they haven't done recently. Seems like a good idea. Paul is building a tank. Is that wise? Nobody knows. Actually, to be fair, no, your construction skill is very good. So maybe we shouldn't take the piss too much. That would be foolish. Can we? We do have a high subcon. I just don't think at the moment Noodle Brain can't. Noodle Brain couldn't deal with the. What do we need for that? Ooh, good lord, that needs so much. Nanostructuring chips. What have we got? We've got 3 power focus chips. Do I not have any nanostructuring? Well, maybe I used them all for these. Okay, we might need some more of them. I think there's an apocritin we need to beat. Oh. Right, Matthew is sad. So, let's see. I'm testing this as a theory. Oh, and because you've got chemical starvation. Okay, well, you are so desperate for the dessert. Okay, yeah, I mean, it's improved some things. Chemical hunger. Okay, we can solve that problem. I don't normally micromanage characters like this, but there you go. High on smoke leaf, chemical hunger gone. Matthew is happy again. Good stuff. Yeah, Paul, I mean, you are very good at mining, and apparently pretty good at building. It's like a win-win. Oh, no. Do we have anybody who will not insta-kill you? Do you deserve to not be insta-killed? Maybe? Is that a better question? MG, didn't you have the burn gauntlets? I was going to find the burn gauntlets. Have they been... Oh, yeah, MG's dropped them at some point. Quick burn gauntlets. Lado is unhappy. Because you also got chemical starvation. You can go and smoke some weed. MG, if you can get those burn gauntlets on in time, you might be on prisoner control. Sergio Turbo is going to hopefully rebuild the wall as fast as... Not quite. I don't quite know how they're getting through an armoured door. But still. They are really angry. I mean, MG, the second they get out, just incapacitate them, please. Doesn't the burn gauntlet... I could have sworn the burn gauntlet caused them to go into shock. Maybe we need some pain sticks. Yeah, go and capture them, move them to another. Yeah, maybe we do need to get a couple of pain sticks going on. Just in case, sort of a thing. And MG, you fought pretty well Oh, we've got unhappy people. It's not huge. I say it's not huge. It's definitely not easy to solve all of these people's problems. Cora over there. Sweet Daddy's in hospital. I can't do too much about that currently. Can I build a pain stick? Have we learned how to do that yet? Don't even know where we would build one if I could build one. Possibly on these benches. Maybe I have to buy them. I know all of this, how this works. Just wanted to get there to see if I could figure out... that's where we need to go. Locked. Advanced computing. Well, we've got that. So what do we need then? Required computing system and a high-tech research bench. Do I not have a high-tech research bench? We've got a factory... Ah, wait. That's a factory research terminal, but we need... Oh, God. That... I guess... to be able to research how to make a pain stick. Okay. That's fine. We can do that. We can figure that out. They have been healed. Oh, but they lost a toe in that fight. Oh. We have a boomer. Sweet Sunny D. I'm just going to say now, maybe don't play in the field of boomalopes. They do have a tendency to explode. / be dangerous. Ooh. Colonists... Peter's brother and father have turned up here. This is a big raid. Right. Prepare the alarms. Erraticus in there, McRae in there, Kasumi... Your first action will be to prepare for the battle. By the looks of it, it's a drop pod raid that is going on in the distance. We can shut the doors down here. Picard. Right, so what we're going to do, assign everybody into Area 1, with the exception of Picard, who will go to Area 3. My hope is they might not instant attack us, but that's probably a forlorn hope. Normanton, you are ready for battle well enough. You will need to be reloaded with chem fuel afterwards, but you will have enough for this battle. Tommy, you are going to have to... Those drop pods, that is a lot of drop pods that are falling in here. That is an alarming amount of drop pods. But we will get everybody here ready as best they can. Good Lord, that's so many people. Right, fire. Okay, this lot look like they are not instant attacking. That's good. What did it say? They will prepare for a while. Okay. Hold fire with the mortars. We will load up the Normanton artillery piece. Picard, where are you going? Oh. Okay, I forgot you were that side. Sorry. Okay, that's on me. That's on me. Are you loaded? You are. Right. Someone's about to have a bad day. I feel someone / a lot of people are about to have a bad day. I would look to the skies. Because incoming. They're surprisingly resilient from that. They survived that way better than I expected. And they've now broken. Maybe we hold fire. That has eaten through like half of our fuel, but... yeah. I'd say no survivors. A few have escaped, but barely. And I'm honestly not sure they're going to make it home. What is that sound for? Don't know. Polpog over here astonishingly lived. Are you actually any good? Are you worth saving? You're not terrible. Honestly, I'd be kind of curious to try and save you. Just out of, you know... Because I could. Never even put the animals inside properly. That was how little I feared that threat. We'll unrestrict everyone. Picard, can you doctor? Not very well. You're not a very good doctor, but you are going to be by far the closest. So you might be able to stop the bleeding long enough. Ooh, is that a Bren? Oh, it is a Bren. I do like a good Bren. Very powerful in this game, weirdly. Slightly odd on the old balancing. But, yeah. That is pretty obliterated. Craters asking if Peter's siblings survived. No, I don't think so. No. no, they didn't. Not a chance. Not a chance did they survive that. Unsurprising, perhaps. You might need to just have a chill. Oh, no. The psychic drone is having a bad effect on prisoners. No, I don't have a... Who has a lightsaber? Tara, get down there, because... To be fair, Teresa is doing a pretty good job. Oh, Firebird's in a bad way. Right, you lot are all to be undrafted. Firebird in particular. Go get a nice dessert. Peters wants a smoke cliff binge. Tommy... Oh, good lord. How on earth? That's minus 42 on the smoke leaf. Oh, not smoke leaf, sorry. On the psychic drone. That's so much. That's crazy. 40. That's the highest psychic drone I think I've ever seen. That is ridiculous. Tara, okay, you're not affected by that. I'm just scrolling over here. Have you saved that person? I mean, so they got hit by a mortar, then followed by 2 barrages of rockets. Honestly, quite impressive. Oh, right, Picard, let's just capture them. Like they're not going to bleed out, so we can grab them and take them back. Bloody hell. Okay, 42 possibly increased psychic sensitivity. That makes sense. I don't actually know. Are you? Oh, is Tommy? Yeah, psychically sensitive. Okay, makes sense. That is a lot though. Jeez. Climber, thank you very much for the donation. Saying, "Ooh, look at that, instant bacon." Also, listen, I know what we're all thinking. I know Compound Bow looks a lot more like me than Gower, but I swear I did not sleep with Longbow. There's no funny business going on. Compound Bow is not my kid. I mean, you are right, actually. I hadn't even noticed it, but you are not wrong. You are not wrong. Composite bow, sorry, does look a lot more like you than they look like Gower. So much more like you. Oh, Sweet Daddy D is having a bad time. I mean, Tara's just had a mental break. Teresa is doing a great job here. of fixing up the door. Oh no, you broke the sculpture! Or whatever it was. And now you've broken... Well, you're just... You're just hitting walls now. And the power cable, maybe? I'm not really sure. I mean, I guess they're going to pass out at some point. Teresa has basically spent all night fixing up this door. Do they not just break at some point? Surely they must just break at some stage here. I mean, the door will eventually go down, but surely they're going to pass out? I mean... Alright, you just leave that, because there's nothing we can do. Petrol head, oh. Well, Paul, what you've done, I mean, it has been vaguely helpful, but... You know what? You can be there ready with your halberd. You do look like a mighty dwarven warrior. It's just a shame you are completely useless at this. Now, maybe we can just knock them out. The stun turrets here are useless. And they're down. Okay, good work. Capture the pool. I mean, did you actually do anything? Yeah. You did something. I'm not going to say much, but you did something. Congrats. Your first combat experience. Not only were you building a tank, we almost killed him, but you have had some combat experience. Oh, thank God that psychic drone is gone. Life is much better without that. That's much better news. Oh, dearie me. Matthew wants a psychite binge. Well, that's fine. I don't care. Do that. You'll be fine. Lado. Chemical... Wait, Lado. Chemical hunger means go and get some coffee. Peter's going to be sad because their family died. Which, you know what? I understand it. There we go. Timmy Boy, thank you very much for the resubscription for the 12th month. A Roadcast salute to you from chat. Thank you so much. Saying hi, all. I'm in the Broken Car Club and New Car Club. Old Kia Picanto SR7 is broken and won't rev over 4,500 RPM. That is odd. Oh, the tank has been built. But I did buy a Lexus IS300 Estate. I mean... Interesting. I always found those a little bit odd looking things, but I mean, yeah, the IS300 engine is quite cool though. How am I doing in the colony? You are doing well, I believe, from the last time we saw you. There are you over here, Cara. That's Tim Hortons. Where is Timmy? I did see you not that long ago. That must be you over there. Okay, you're in the quarry. Relatively good. Oh, marriage is on. You have a little scar. And your romance chances are with Hammond, but not very much. Who is getting married? Rusmack and Erraticus are getting married. Not... Or, they're engaged, I should say. But yes, the IS300 Estate, it's... Yeah, they are an odd-looking car, but it's a cool engine, so that more than makes up for it. I think... Am I right in saying, I could be wrong, the IS300 is the only estate car Lexus have ever made? Because I think they just went straight to SUV. I think I've talked about this before, possibly. But yeah, Lexus went straight to making SUVs. They never made any of their saloon cars into an estate, except for the IS300. And they're very rare over here. You do not see very many of them. Certainly not now. I don't know if I doubt many were sold new, but definitely now, very, very few IS-300 estates. So, yeah. In fact, I'm now trying to rack my brains and think when was the last time I even saw one. They are unusual. So yeah, enjoy your new car. I've said before, and I will say many times again. I do somewhat miss my Lexus. The GS300 is a bloody great car, and yeah, I'm kind of gutted. If I could have got it through its MOT, I absolutely would have kept it. Because yeah, that was a great car. I very much enjoyed that vehicle. Firebird, thank you for saying, asking for the love chances for Hammond. Let's have a look. What are your love chances, your romance chances? Still all right with Noodle Brain, basically. So yeah, you know, that's something, I guess. What have we got going on here? Maybe try and sell some of the cloth. We've got a crap ton of it hanging about. Scatura? I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. So they offer the GS as an estate? I don't think I've ever seen the GS as an estate. I'm going to, first of all, let's just store that there. And then we will, yeah, so we'll store the marble. The reason why I'm storing marble chunks there is just so we can chuck stuff out of that. And we're going to get let that robot build that one. And that can go there. Yeah, I'm going to have to now Google a GS estate, because I don't think I've ever seen one. I never thought they even did. We are Google. I mean, never mind a day of Googling estate cars. Lexus GS estate. Oh, the old, like the original GS. By the looks of it, there was possibly, it was possibly a very early. There are a few interesting looking renders of them, but there might have been a very early 90s one that had an estate version, but they're definitely super rare if they were. But yeah, would have been would have been definitely interesting to see if they had done that. Right, all of them. I mean, there was rather famously someone who made the Lotus Carlton. They made an estate version of a Lotus Carlton by basically taking all of the Carlton bits and putting it on a normal. Took all the Lotus bits from a Lotus Carlton and put them on a Vauxhall Carlton estate to turn it into essentially a Lotus Carlton estate. That was very cool. That was very, very cool. I've got this Muppet broke there. I mean, I feel like you deserve having no light for one night, and you definitely don't deserve a statue anymore. We could maybe make some more sculptures. To be fair, we've got, you know, we've got 7,000 jade, so why not make some more statues while we're at it? Right, here is the beast of a tank. He's a massive vehicle. Don't know where I'm going to park said tank. We might need to build a tank. We might need to build a car park somewhere. The problem is, I don't want to store my tanks too far away from, I say, like the rearming location. Right, Picard. Okay, that's roaming away, don't care. Unimportant for me. Right, Picard. Could you, any chance, drive that up there? Now, this vehicle here, rather useless. This vehicle... I'm just going to undeploy it. Paul has created a masterwork end table. Good stuff. Right, park that back up there. We might as well deploy it. I think the tank should be able... The Abrams should be able to drive out of that door. In theory. Okay. Turn that off. Picard, get out of there. Dogs, please be careful. It's very loud in here. For God's sake, please get out of the way of the tank. How are you not moving? It's deafeningly loud. You can surely hear, right, that it is angry. Oh, why? Who has attacked a badger? Oh, Porsche 918 is going up. Oh, the badger's dead, so I'm not going to worry about that one. Okay, tank. Okay, well that'll work. Actually, can we just... Okay, there should be space. God, they're so loud. There should be space to fit a couple of Bradleys now in here. The Bradley is smaller. Okay, it needs a heavy engine, not a turbine engine. And it needs a fueling component. Bradleys are much smaller, in fact. But we can build those. Here, make a fueling component. Fantastic. Yeah, we'll have space to park 2 more Bradleys in this car park. And then we will be ready next time around for more complete adventures. Okay, we've made a fueling component. That's fine. Honestly, the Bradley is possibly more terrifying than the Abrams. The Abrams' main gun hits damn hard. However, the Bradley fires... Rapid fire is actually very, very strong against taking out just about anything. Especially large groups, the Bradley will decimate it with this. I mean, sure, why not add an upgrade to it? It takes so little to add an upgrade to it. We've got so many resources that we might as well improve them. We can refuel them over there. So it uses steel. Okay, why does that work? So it uses steel for ammo. Oh no, I say, looking at my storage room full of tens of thousands of steel. We can do that, and we've got tens of thousands of chem fuel. None of that is going to be a problem in arming these vehicles and getting us there. Okay, despite your little breakout attempt and basically being cut everywhere. Neck, head, ear, torso, ribcage, spine, sternum, leg, arm, foot. It's femur, arm. I don't know. Tibia is leg, I think. I do not know anatomy very well. Core is back into the... Oh, no, actually, no, you're just cleaning the spaceship. Dog! Bad dog! No! Away from fridge of... That's for when we travel, you sneaky dog. Oh, we can open up these doors again, can't we? Make it easier. To traverse between those 2 locations. Bloody dogs. Honestly. Why do they go... There's fine meals. There's fine meals in many places. Why go down to the spaceship? For heaven's sake. Anyway, the quarry keeps... Our colony is basically just a mining colony. I'm gonna need something for storage. I don't know what I'm gonna use for storage. As I said, I really don't want to have to build a storage. I feel like I might even want to get rid of this muddy puddle down here. I wonder, have we got a moisture pump? We do. Okay. I feel like I'm going... Okay, this is a bit overkill, but... Let's try and reclaim this area, and by... My hope is by placing a load of these downs, then we can build... This will become the new huge storage area. I could build over this, in theory. It just feels better if I can get rid of it, to be honest. But there we go. As Noodle Brain has says, yes, my Paris dog today decided to drink from a trough of dirty rainwater rather than the fresh stuff in his bowl. That is how dogs be sometimes. Frustratingly dim. But yeah, that is what they do. That is what they do. I swear I only put that down there because the power could reach. If it can't reach, then I just don't care. But yeah. That is what dogs do sometimes. That is what dogs do. I mean, it's amusing, if somewhat, I say, frustrating. Let's make Glitter World implants. Cool. Organ optimization. Yes. What do we need? Oh wait, we were going. Okay, yeah. I was going to try and get this. Neuro can cure dementia and Alzheimer's, which is cool. Flash storm, less cool. Oh, you've set fire to my panic room, and you set fire to my kill box. Thankfully, I had fire foam turrets to help with that. And this has been a very uncalled for storm. Okay, it was a quick flash storm at least. I think all of the fires was in my base when we've put them all out, so no big problems there. Two were saying, do I like the Telltale games? So you should try out Dispatch. I enjoyed... What one? I think the only one I actually played all the way through was the Borderlands one, but that's just because I'm a big fan of Borderlands, which I did enjoy. It was very good. I have always been a very, very big fan of Life is Strange. So I would possibly... I can't say I've heard of that one. Okay, I can't say I've heard of... Oh no, I have heard of Dispatch, actually. That's the superhero one, isn't it? That's the superhero one that's being done in the style of the Telltale ones. I think, if I remember correctly now. Yes, I have heard of that one. Does look interesting. Does look interesting. I might give that one a try at some point. Because yeah, I will be. I say I am curious. Probably wait for it to be on sale at some point. It's one of those that's like sounds interesting, but A, I'll probably wait for it to be finished, and B, I will probably wait for it to be on sale. But yeah. Does look interesting. Oh, the lemons are being harvested. Finally, the lemons have come in. We have not got very many. Feel like we haven't got very many lemons from these lemon trees, if I'm honest. Feels like it takes a long time to grow for not much. Oh, okay, there's 50. That's maybe a bit better. Maybe just they did... I don't know. Maybe they've been used in something somewhere. There we go. Right. Who dropped the EMP launcher? just noticed, I should have noticed that ages ago, there's a wrecked EMP launcher now on the floor. I should probably... this bit here... Oh, definitely fix up any weapons. The Lucky Absol is being repaired. Firebird is busy making a sculpture. But there is a sculpture down here. What is this? Resembles an icy abstract shape. Well, you know what? For now, you can go and make that room nice. Nothing better to do with you. Oh, and there is... This work shows a Burya, which is rocket artillery. The truck murdering an enemy of some sort, seemingly without remorse. Dirt is covered in blood. A young trader fades in nearby edge of the image. Right, where do we want the... You know what, I guess that work makes sense in the vehicle workshop. We will just have the truck exploding stuff. Amazing. Acceleration allows you to print incredibly well-engineered framework kits considering artificial adaptable brain tissues, nerves, and nanomachines to aid with countering dementia, Alzheimer's, chemical damage, and scars in the brain. Unlocks NeuroCure framework recipe. Cool. That's actually really good stuff. That's really cool stuff. Really implants. Sure, let's go for that one because I might as well. Combat supplier has turned up. Now these do sometimes buy steel. Longbow. Quick. See what they would like to purchase. And some of these are very wealthy. You are not a wealthy one though, damn it. You also don't want to buy steel. You do have some lightsabers though. And you have pain sticks. Fantastic. Okay, 3 lightsabers and 3 pain sticks will do very nicely. Are these any good? Some of these are good, sometimes not. Service rifle, nah. None of these look particularly good. But I will take the lightsabers and the pain sticks, and in return, I will sell you drugs. Those be the deal. We have a lot. So, I might say sell coffee, because the drugs take up less space than the coffee. So, okay. 2,000. You will take 2,000 coffee off my hands, you legends. Thank you very much for that. We will we will acquire new weapons and vast wealth. So yeah, I am happy with that. And we'll continue to make coffee, which is fine. The drones are busy doing their thing. Good work, drones. Keep going. Composite bow is crying. Longbow! Actually, no, I can't shout at you because I just told you to go trade. You should probably go sort out composite bow, though. Right. Well, it is time for this stream to come to an end. Unfortunately. I hope you have enjoyed the wonders that is Rimworld. We have learnt that we are going to need a lot more firepower to try and improve our ship. We're going to need a lot more firepower before we are going down that route completely. And I think we'll be quite close. We'll build our trucks, we will prepare our missions, and this shuttle here is going to be very useful in terms of resupplying soldiers in battle, basically. So that's good. I guess it can also be like a medevac shuttle if we need it. But yeah, got a plan how we are going to approach some of these missions, which should be quite fun. Hopefully we'll be able to do that next time out. The Bradleys are much quicker to build than the Abrams tanks, so we should be able to get the next one built and ready to start exploring more of the world with our heavy armoured convoys, if you will. We fought off a couple of raids. Again, as ever, really, the rush-in raids are the biggest threat to our colony. If they at any point wait or are slow in attacking, we will decimate them, as we have proved the South Normans in here can defeat everything. But if they just rush in to attack us, we have problems. And I'm not quite sure how to fix those problems. So, yeah. I am not sure how to go about that one, exactly how to improve our kill box yet. Maybe we'll get better turrets. To be fair, if they do run, maybe if we get people loaded into a Bradley, we can try and distract them. But we will see. Just before we go, MG, thank you. MG tried to get the bits in, but did you name the tank? It's not. It's called. We can call it Thomas the Tank Engine. I don't actually know if that's going to fit. Unfortunately, I will try. Thomas Tank. Joe, it does work. I'm actually surprised. But there we go. Yes, Thomas the Tank Engine is ready. It'll be filled with steel and probably fuel, and then it will get ready for some of its adventures in the future. Yeah. Oh yes, of course we do need to make. Well, we can prepare it to be the right colours. I don't know how any of this works particularly. Right. What do we want? I mean, I don't. Sure. If we go something like that, if we go. I don't really know what colours. Thomas Tank Engine has some white on it, right? I don't know, something like that will do. Okay, well, it's not quite worked how I expected. It's now gone bizarre. Have I somehow managed to... Oh. That might be for next time. I'm going to worry about that next time, because it's done something weird. Right, that is, unfortunately, going to have to be it for this evening. Thank you all very, very much for watching. As ever, a massive thank you to those who donated, those who subscribed. It is always very much appreciated indeed. I shall be back on Friday for our next stream. In theory, the plan at least is I'll be streaming on Friday, although there is, of course, always a possibility of something going slightly awry. Okay, the tank is done. That's fine. But yeah, the plan is there'll be a Friday and Saturday stream and Sunday stream for you this week. So I hope to see you then. But yeah, until that point, as I said, thank you all for spending your evening here with me. But yeah, a goodbye.